So folks, I finally started. And folks, if there's something that we haven't told you, we are still running to the start. You will understand later why we say we are running to the start. You have never met him, but there's a lot about this man. So he's running his first marathon. Should we tell him or not?
I have never seen you in this
State. She's never seen behind the scenes.
behind the scenes.
Today,
It's a PB, baby. It's a PB.
And the farming there,
I don't walk
I am
alone.
farming with Lorraine.
Folks, welcome back to the channel 100 before 40 and beyond. Today, folks, is race day. It's the Soweto Marathon. Things are not going well so far because I've been stuck in traffic. I think this 3-kilometer stretch is now taking us about 40 minutes, and this is no exaggeration. I left home at 4:15, and by 25 or so past, I was already off the freeway and joined this queue, and it's been stuck and not moving at all. And I keep saying, well, maybe 2 more minutes, I'll just park on the side road. 2 more minutes, I'll park. And now it's 5 minutes before race start. I haven't entered the parking yet. But anyway, we will have to see how that goes. I think today I will be literally running late because that's what's going on. But anyway, let's not let that spoil the day. 10 years ago, I ran my first ever marathon, and it was here at the Soweto Marathon. So I've been really looking forward to this race day, and the traffic has kind of spoiled it for me. But we'll have to see how it goes. I'm not chasing any time, any qualifier. So even if I rock up at the start 10 minutes late, as long as the road is open, I'll just have to keep going. So folks, I finally started. I started 10 minutes late. So we'll see how it goes. But the good thing is it's a match-to-match timing. Now, there's just something that we must talk about. Like I said, folks, 10 years ago, I ran the Soweto Marathon. My very first marathon ever. And 10 years ago, I was more organized. I arrived just after 3:30 in the morning. The parking was wide open. I had to ask where the race was starting. Today, different story altogether. There's a bus here.
And the
That's what I've
farming
just got up with. There we go. This is the Sub Halala bus. This one here, legend. She ran like a 4:48 yesterday. And
know?
today, she's rolling. So, as I was saying, I have to catch up a bit. As you can see ahead, I've just caught up with like the last batch. I ran past Maki and the bus there. We'll talk to them later. For now, we just need to cover the ground. And I think there's no need to panic. We just have to go slowly. Like I said, it's a match-to-match timing, so we'll just have to see how it goes. But let's talk, folks, about something. As I said, 10 years ago was my very first marathon. It was here, the Soweto Marathon. And I came on the day, folks, with this wild ambition. I wanted to run a sub 4 hours at that time. And long story short, it didn't happen. I ended up running a 4:20, 4:19 and some change. So today, the mission is simple. The goal is simple. We need to beat that 4 hours 20 because it has been my personal best for the Soweto Marathon. I just never got to run a better time than that. So, folks, there you go. The mission is to set a personal best, and it's not too much to ask. It's only 4 hours, 19 minutes. 4:18, 4:17, 4:10, 4 hours, 3:30, whatever time below 4:19 will be a personal best at Soweto Marathon. So folks, there are certain landmarks on the run that you would know that handifambi ndega. When you get here and you see this man, this man.
Look at this man. Again.
Remember this man.
But I thought you had resigned. You stopped. Wally, you said that was it.
He doesn't know that people come out of retirement. You know, I am out of retirement. I'm back. How are you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Well, we can't complain.
Can't complain.
It's the Soweto Marathon.
Again.
The premier race
Again.
of the year
Yeah.
in Gauteng.
Yeah.
So we just have to take it a step at a time.
Yeah.
I started 9 minutes late, but it's not an excuse.
Okay.
I should have left home at 3.
Or was it because of traffic?
Yes,
Yeah, traffic was a bit.
it was the traffic.
Yeah.
But besides that, let's just enjoy.
Yeah.
Let's just enjoy.
But I also thought this year they organized the parking was not too bad.
I don't know, hey,
You
maybe
don't know.
because the previous years I always arrived early.
Okay.
I thought it was bad.
But it's always the other years was terrible.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go, folks.
Yeah.
I shouldn't complain.
No.
I created this emergency or
Yeah.
urgency. So,
It's called volunteer.
exactly.
Non-fit injury.
Exactly. I should have been here at 3:30.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter.
No.
It's just the heat that I must
Hey.
run away from.
Hey.
The time is the time.
But
We'll
at
deal
least
with it.
it's a bit windy,
Yes.
so I suspect that you don't be as hot as
Sure.
it's all good.
And folks, if there's something that we haven't told you, we are still running to the start. You will understand later why we say we are running to the start. Soweto Marathon doesn't start at FNB.
No.
No! By the time you get to Vilakazi, you're warming up because the start is coming.
Yeah.
The start around Orlando there.
And then
Then,
Chawlani more,
exactly.
still fine. And you're a little bit confident
Yes.
until then you hit Orlando Stadium.
Yes.
And then the start, then the race starts.
The race starts there at Orlando Stadium. Then you you start regretting some life decisions that you made.
And you start asking yourself, why are you doing this to yourself?
Exactly.
Say, of all the things that you could do in life,
You
Why
pay
do
your
you-
money,
pay your money,
wake up at 3.
and you suffer the pain.
Yes.
Because the pain is inevitable. You know it, we know it. When you enter, you're not going to feel the pain, but you still go ahead anyway.
Yeah. I think that's the most exhilarating part of it. No one will talk about this stretch of the race that we've done.
No.
They will all be talking about Orlando Stadium,
Yeah.
by New Canada there,
Yo.
and then those last 2Ks.
River.
Yes.
And you can see the stadium going further and further from you. You think it's moving.
Yes. I think that last 2 kilometers is 3 kilometers long.
Yeah.
That's
And the closer you get,
yes,
the further it gets.
exactly. Anyway, well, we'll keep updating
Yeah.
you, folks. All right, folks, it's all about the studio. Someone recognized me and like, Mr. Farai. I'm like, dude, at this race, remove the mister. He's going to undress me properly.
Let's see, it's too early to tell. But
Exactly.
it's a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Farai.
So how's it going? I'm assuming you started late.
Definitely.
Oh, there we go.
And it's too soon to tell.
Literally running late.
Only 3 kilometers in. It's going to be a long race. It's too soon to tell. Still cool for now, but later it's going to be very hot.
Yeah, there you go, folks.
And
It's
this
the
man-
Soweto Marathon.
This man, Farai, has vowed never to run again. And he did this at least in my presence. I witnessed it. But look where he is now.
Time is a healer, folks. Time is a healer. You need to take time to reflect before you make those life decisions. Anyway, let's say bye properly before he passes us
Logging off.
at the 27-kilometer mark. Don't be deceived. You will catch me. We'll talk again.
Sharp, sharp.
$5:30 bus. We keep moving. So I'm within now. Parati inside. I've now caught up with Sub Halala and now 5:30. So we're moving. Folks, it's all about the landmarks. Here is a landmark.
Let the race begin.
If Julian is not there, the race didn't happen. Here's Julian.
You got to talk to me up a hill.
Yes.
Rather talk to me down a hill.
How's it going?
Hi, good.
How was Kapse Hope?
I didn't do cups, I did the new one in Nelstrip.
Oh, there we go.
Flippin' hell.
I thought this man would go for the so-called flat as part of his back-to-back, but he goes to some enchanted territory. So how was that?
It was hectic.
Oh no.
Jeez. The first 19 k's uphill. Steep. And then you got to like 36 degrees. By the time you turned, you were so dehydrated. I think it was great organization for their first one. It was just tough run, hey.
Just so you know, he went there voluntarily.
And I paid.
Yes, and he paid for that pain. That's what makes it interesting, actually. The more you endure and conquer, then you can stand tall. And very proud that you did it.
Very, very proud. And next year you come and do that run with me. It's a
Definitely.
really bucket list one.
Something new.
But yeah, and as I said, it's a challenge because yes, those hills are just unrelentless. And you finish on like a 2k hill.
Sure.
So in the heat, and it got like to 36 degrees, and there's no shade, eh? But well done, it was well
No shade thrown at anyone.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you, Henny? Remember this man? So now we are passing one of the landmarks of this race, Walter Sisulu Square, right there, around about 11.5 kilometers. And it's probably a good time to give you an update what's been going on. Like I said at the beginning, forget the 10-minute story. It's a match-to-match timing. So on that score, we are good. 11.5, 102 and some change as we try to set a PB for the Soweto Marathon, that is. I can guarantee you we are not going to set an all-time PB here. This is one of the toughest races you can do. So we just need to beat 419 and some change. If we come in at 418, we are good. All right, folks, I met someone and I always have stories to tell. This is Ashley Cook.
Hi guys.
You have never met him, but there's a lot about this man. My very first Comrades Marathon, I was on the verge of dying, and I put a sad story on Facebook, and Ashley saw it, and he said, "Screw it, man, just come, run as far as you can, but don't get to above 140 beats per minute." Now, the problem was my warm-up heart rate was 145. So, but Ashley has run everywhere. How many comrades do you have now?
26 official, 28 unofficial.
There you go. 26 official, and he's probably aiming to do another 26.
Hopefully. It's free after 25, guys, so there's the goal.
So yeah, there you go. He doesn't have to worry about how much is it this year?
Who knows?
1,500.
It's your problem.
Whatever. He doesn't even check those things because he doesn't have to pay. He's got stories of running every day for 10 years.
Yep. And the reason why I run every day is because I'm lazy. If you say you run every day, you've got no excuse. But if you say, I'll run tomorrow, I'll run tomorrow, then you never run tomorrow. So easier just to say you have no choice. You get up and you run no matter what. And it's over. It's over quick. Becomes a habit. And yeah, so it's a blessing.
Included in there is like running 207 kilometers in one go. Tell us about that one.
Well, as I said, I wouldn't call it running, but it was called the Tankwa Crossing. It's meant to be the hottest race in South Africa. So the concept is you run on the longest gravel road. It's the R5 something, 511. So as soon as the tar finishes and you hit the gravel, you start the race. And 207 kilometers later through the desert, you get to the next bit of tar and you stop. So you run through 2 nights. And it's no cell phone reception, nothing, absolutely nothing as far as you can see. But yeah, it was an experience. Yeah. I
wouldn't run there because we can't broadcast for
no, you can't.
2 days. Nah.
No, you would be lost. There'd be no point.
You'll be wondering where I went.
Yeah, if something happens there, no one will find you.
Now back to the Soweto Marathon.
Yes.
We almost at 20, and that's the theater, right?
Yep.
I think we've done 2 of the notable hills.
Yeah.
Those are the notable ones in the first half. From here, we'll even lose count of the hills.
No. The second half of Soweto will humble you.
Yeah.
And the heat's going to pick up, and you feel good up until 21, but your race, your race really starts with Bilakazi Street, and then you just got to grind it out. But you look around, everyone's going through the same thing, and the atmosphere is awesome, and the scenery is amazing. So, great race.
So from here, we're just going to enjoy.
Yeah.
We are done with the running.
Nah, well, this is a victory lap now. Nothing to prove, eh?
I met Kabelo here, and he's like, "Hey, you look familiar." So I was like, guilty as charged.
Yeah.
Then he's asked me if this is an official race. Yes, it is.
Let's push, guys.
Julian is behind us. I met up with him around 3K. So he's running his first marathon. Should we tell him or not?
Easy stuff, right?
How's it going?
Bit of a challenge. I think the heat is an issue. I'm a morning runner, so right now I'm suffering a little bit, but I haven't got to the point where I'm really feeling it. So,
well,
step by step.
Soweto was my very first one.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, it is not one of the easiest. So you're probably doing well, way better than you think.
Can I tell you, I've been over ambitious, and I told myself I'm gonna do a sub 4.
That was me on my first marathon as well.
Is it?
Yeah. And I flew this first half before the start, because the start is at Orlando City. So,
you know, today is about proving to myself that I'm made of steel pipes and funny bone. The next challenge is competitive setting for the next week or so.
Yeah, I hear you. That's what Soweto does to you, actually. So I'm taking a breather here on Vilakazi Street, one of the notable hills, but also notable streets. On my right would be the Mandela House. Let's just go a bit. Here we go. There's the Mandela House, 8115 Vilakazi. It's kind of a good time to take a breather because it's not an easy hill. So that's Hector Peterson Square, another notable landmark on the Soweto Marathon.
Number 15 lady. Number 15.
Right, we are almost at the start. Orlando Stadium here, around the corner, 30k mark, the Soweto Marathon starts.
Let's go.
Let's walk.
Oh, let's
it's
walk.
okay. Fox,
Are you there?
the marathon has started, 34 kilometers. You know, you are just starting. And then I met Henny here. I think I met her earlier around Sisulu Square, I think. And she's very fast because she got here before. How is it going?
No. All the best for I. I have never seen you in this.
Stage. She's never seen behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Today she's seen. Why are you not running?
Why are you not running? Why are you walking?
Why are you not running?
Oh, me?
Yes.
No, me. I'm a retired runner.
Oh, I see.
I'm a retired runner. I'm off the road.
She's just saying, come comrades, you see her at the front.
At the front.
Yeah,
With top 10 next year.
exactly.
Bye. All the best.
Thanks, Eddie. Cheers. All right, folks. 39 kilometers done.
Less than
3 kilometers to go. But because of the hill, I'm going to say 4 kilometers to go. Because the effort required to cover that 3K is the same effort you would need to cover 4Ks going downhill. It's been tough going, chasing that Soweto Marathon PB. So far, I think we're doing well. I think we may just sneak a Soweto Marathon PB here. The heat is the heat. We're not going to complain much about that because no one could have done anything about it. Sure.
That you are eligible for prizes, please make your way to the prize giving area. Prize giving is going to start in the next 6 minutes. If you believe that you were either in the top 10 or you are eligible for 8 category prizes, please make your way to the prize giving area.
That was that, folks. Hard work on a sunny day. Now to the medal. There we go. The medal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have a happy customer here.
Yebo.
He's happy that we did it.
It's a PB, baby. It's a PB.
There you go, PB.
Yebo.
What time did you do?
I think it's 4:10 or 4:50.
Woohoo!
Sharp, sharp.
What was your last Soweto time?
It was 4:50, 4:48.
So that's like
match 30.
35 minutes PB.
Faster, yebo.
Well done, my man.
Sharp,
well
sharp,
done.
my man.
Cool.
Sure.
Our person.
How are you doing? How's it? They
is far.
they charge the money to bribe the weathermen. That's why the heat is.
Mr. Razano.
Yes,
How are
Madam
you,
Bus
Mr.
Driver
Razano?
Extraordinary.
And if I'm being there,
I don't walk
I am
alone.
farming with Lorraine. Miss Rubaba. How are you, Mr. Razano?
We paid a visit to you, Mr. Razano.
All right, guys, I'm going to ask you to give me 10 steps. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. 1,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and walk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is this an ultra,
8,
Mr. Razano?
9,
Yes.
10. Give me 20. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3.
So, folks, that was the Soweto Marathon 2024. A very hot day, a very tough day. Boy, if I had known, I probably wouldn't have run it. But anyway, it's running. That's what it's all about. Some of them are tough, some of them are slightly easier. But as you know, the marathon that's the easiest is the one that you're not running. Anyway, so I came here trying to break my personal best time for Soweto, which was a 4:19 and some change. It was not a huge ask, to be honest, because 4:19 is a long time, and on a good day you can easily shave off 20 minutes, like I said, on a good day. But this is the Soweto Marathon, so it's not easy to shave off those 20 minutes. Anyway, as I said earlier, stuck in traffic and I started late, which is a pity. I must be more organized late. Next time I should organize myself better. Then I had to play catch up. I think I caught up very well. By the time I got to 3 kilometers, I was already passing some people that would have started on time. The back benchers, the back runners. The first 10 Ks was pretty good. And those who've done Soweto would know that in those first 10 Ks, you're probably thinking, oh, everything is going well. I might just fluke a sub 4 here. But I was very cautious. I knew it was going to be very hot. I think by the time it hit 6 o'clock, it was already hot. All the way to 21K, still good. I ran a bit with Ashley, you saw there in the video. So talking to him made light work. It was difficult going up that hill, but if you had someone to talk to, that made it slightly lighter. Then you get to 26, 27K Vilakazi Street. I walked that with pride because it's a hill and you also get to do the tourist vibey things on Vilakazi Street. I walked that with pride, got to the top and started running again. But as I said, the race was yet to start. It was only going to start later, and that's exactly what happened. As soon as we hit Orlando Stadium, on the back there, when you're heading towards New Canada, yeah, the wheels, let's not say came off. They started by being punctured, and you had to like sort of patch them and sort out patches and to have some pressure on the in the tires. But by the time you get to 34, or by the time I got to 34, the wheels were off. It was now frequent walk breaks. In fact, it was walking with some running. But that was not too bad because other than one part just after Orlando there, where I felt like, why am I doing this? I think I should take a short break and sit down a bit. Other than that, the run walk worked very well. I'm a satisfied customer. I mean, like I said, I was chasing 4:19 to set a new personal best for Soweto Marathon, and I managed to. Hey! So, like I was saying, I'm a happy customer because, satisfied customer. I was chasing a 4:19. I mean, I was bound to beat that, and I did exactly that. 4:12, so I beat it by 7 minutes. But that's a lot, folks, when you consider that Soweto is not one of the easiest. Okay, there's an ice cream guy with this bell, bang, bang, bang. Just ignore that. So I was saying, 7 minutes is a lot at Soweto Marathon, considering that I did that 4:19 in 2014. Each time I came back to Soweto Marathon and tried to improve on that, it just got worse and worse. So I just left it. I was like, nah, let's just enjoy this. And it was a string of 5 hours and 5:30 and what. But today I thought it's a special occasion. It marks 10 years of my running marathons. The very first one was here at Soweto, as I've said, and I keep saying it because the Soweto Marathon occupies a special place in my running stories. So that was that. Now let's talk about the organization. There's always this worry that the Soweto Marathon things go wrong, all sorts of politics and all that. Those who follow newspapers would have seen some story about how it has been hijacked by a private company and all that. But let's be fair. The organization was good. I'm not going even to say was not bad. It was good. I got stuck in the parking because probably I should have just come slightly earlier. But other than that, after starting, I didn't have problems. There may be people at the back who might complain about water and this sort of thing. I started at the back, but I quickly caught up. And every aid station that I passed and I needed something, I got it. The first few ones, the water was a bit warm. But as we carried on, they started dishing out ice cold water. And I'm talking about my experience. But the good thing is, all the way to the finish, I got the water, I got Coke, because later on I started drinking some Coke and all that just to carry on because it was getting tough. And I was quite a happy customer. The finish, it was the same thing. I got water and I got Coke. Overall, I think it was well organized. Obviously, there's always room for improvement and all those sorts of things. But today, I didn't pick something that I would say, well, they must improve on this. Like I said, the parking story is just because I got here late. That's why. Well, maybe I'm being unfair to myself when I say I got here late. I pulled off the freeway there at 22 past 4. And to come from the freeway there to the parking, that took more than an hour because I eventually parked my car at 5:35 and I had to run to the start there. By that time, they'd already started. And in fact, when I got to the start, the announcers were saying it's 3 minutes before they cut off the 42K runners. So if you don't start in 3 minutes, you'll be cut off. So that was that. Other than that, like I said, I'm a happy customer. And while we're at that, folks, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps grow the channel. and it means a lot to me. And please give us some likes and hit the notifications bell so that you get notifications when we post something new. We'll see you in the next one.